Hey everybody. Hope you guys doing alright. So I'm feeling kinda I don't know, I'm feeling like there's a just say it. So after yesterday, I don't know, I just feel like this earlier today with waking up, even last night I was kinda feeling it. Yeah. I just don't know. The Jennifer Aniston thing, man, like I feel like there's a reason why there's a few things that with her that are just very like signs. Like to me, they look like signs, and so it's like okay, well these signs they happen for a reason. So I'm not sure what the exact reason is. Um, I feel like there's a decent level of compatibility there, but I also feel like there's also a lot that I mean, we have very different. We've lived very different lives. Very different lives. I mean, she's Jennifer Aniston. It's one of the most famous, female actresses on the planet. She's also 55 years old. So I mean, she's worth over $300 million. I mean, that's huge. I mean, that's some serious. Those are very powerful things associated with her. And I mean, I'm a dude on YouTube who's, got, I don't even know how many subscribers I have, but I don't think I'm over 1,000. I'm living at my parents' house. I'm 38 years old, and I don't have any money to my name. So, not that materialistic. Like these things do have an effect. Like though that's like the way I've been living is like that. Where she's been living like that. Very different. It's very very different. I'm almost like opposite. I mean, when it comes to like materialism and wealth, but I do think mentally there's a chance that we could think in a similar way, and that we like to always. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming she's this way. I don't really know because I mean, I have never spoken with her. I've never had a conversation with her, so I don't know. I'm just, making these observations based on the evidence, what I have, which is watching her in her movies, and then she's also, I've seen clips of her interviews and talking with people that she knows and shit like that. So, like from these observations, I've made assumptions that could be true or that they could be wrong too. I'm not sure, but I feel like there's a possibility that we think like that general goodness that we're always trying to strive for and share with others and be and do like there's like that's a powerful drive that I've got going almost pretty much all the time, and I feel like she could have a similar relationship with that too. So based on like that's a pretty power like it's not a very common thing. I don't really know anybody else other than my mom. My dad's kind of like that, but it's more my mom, who's like that. It's a pretty rare fucking thing. Joshua was similar, Dustin kinda, but it's pretty rare, dude. So like that was the main thing that I felt could bond us together was like is that, um, and I still think she does. Like it's but like where I'm going and where this needs to go, like there's going to be a lot of it's a fight, man. I mean it's the fight. It's just some serious. I just don't know. I don't know if she really wants to be put in that type of because there's going to be a lot of resistance. There's going to be, I mean, whoever decides, if anybody chooses to walk with me on this path, this fucking journey, this mission that I've been on, there you should be expected. You're going to be hit with a lot of fucking emotional, spiritual, materialistic fucking resistance. It is what it is, dude. That's just part of the nature of growing in this reality, especially as somebody who's trying to help spread love in a time when there's so much against love. There's going to be a lot against you, but love is always there. And as long as you stick to that love and you hold on to that love and you keep nurturing that love will always continue to be there and help you grow and help guide you through. Always. I've always, it's never left me. Whenever I choose to put work into love, it's always there. It's always there. It's beautiful, but it is. The devil is also always there, always trying to fucking do what it can to fucking devour and da da da. So that's why it's a constant fucking game. If you want to look at it like that, or dance, or whatever, just an exchange is really the best word that I've found to describe what the fuck's going on here. So it's just I don't know. I just felt like she might have even like herself. She might be feeling like it's just too much for her. Like she might feel like she's not like, I don't know, she might feel like she's too old or not cut out for going up against those type of odds. Which I wouldn't like. That's, you know, I'm not. That's okay. Like, you know, you don't. That's a lot to ask anybody to do. So I totally get anybody feeling like that's a little too much. But for me, I know that I'm gonna need somebody. If somebody's really gonna walk with me, they're gonna have to at least have a desire to want to take that, to want to learn how to grow and to deal with that. Like, that's got to be a huge fucking mo. Like, that's got to be like a burning fucking desire inside your soul to really want to just persevere through that fucking shit and just get this good job done. So I don't know if it's that mo is I don't know. I just don't know how strong that is in Jennifer Aniston. I'm starting to feel like it's not quite as strong as it needs to be, and maybe she's even like thinking that within herself, or maybe she's even just being honest with that in herself. I'm not sure. I feel like she can maybe do more, but that's up to her to figure out. I don't want to force anybody to do, or even try to like motivate anybody to do anything more than they want to. Like, yes, it's wrong for us not to talk about these kids and to help them out, but at the same time, it's wrong for me to twist people's thumbs and shit. So it's like, but at the same time, I got to do what I got to do and just share the information for us all collectively to let people know, like, we are doing things that are putting us in a really bad position. It's wrong. Like, what we're doing here, the neglect, the way we're treating the planet, the animals, the way we treat each other, it's wrong. It's not right. It's not a good thing. There's a lot of bad shit going on that's being masked as good. And a lot of people are falling for it. And a lot of people are just choosing not to give a fuck anymore. So there's a lot of loss that's happening all over the place. So anyways, I keep saying, I know, my bad. Yeah, just for right now, so I just need to meditate. I need to just think, you know, and then another part of me is seeing signs that a particular person, she's actually doing really good, and like she might even be thinking about apologizing, and like if that happens, like that's fucking huge. And this is why I get so, it's like, fuck, dude, like this is why I really can't stand, like, communication's huge, bro. Like, for me, I might not be the best, like, at talking and stuff, but one thing I'm very good at is I don't ignore people. Like, if somebody sends me something or reaches out to me, I'm not gonna just completely blatantly ignore you. I may tell people, like, especially if I know you, like, sometimes with comments and shit, I don't get back to people, but I don't know you guys. I mean, it's a little different. Like, if I've befriended you and I know you and you have my actual phone number, then if you send me a text or a message or something like that, you know, I used to give myself 24 hours, but it shouldn't take me that long. I can get back to people much quicker. I will get back to you, even if it's just to tell you I don't feel like talking, but I won't just ignore you, because I know what that feels like, and it's neglectful, dude. And Josh used to do that shit to me. I've had other people do that to me. I find it to be extremely rude, counterproductive, and just like kind of a mean, not a good thing to do. Like, it's not a loving thing to just ignore somebody. Even if you don't want to hear what they have to say, like a true loving person will bite that fucking unpleasantness of listening to something they don't want to hear because they love that person. That's why love is all about persevering through the things that we don't like, rather than just being about the things that we like. That's more lust than love. So it's not good to ignore people, and that's literally negligence. So just want people to know, like, yes, I maybe have issues with speaking and this and that, but if we are, like, if we've chosen to be friends and be associates or whatever, I will be forthcoming and communicate what the fuck's going on with me. Whether it is just to tell you guys that I'm not in the mood to talk, but I will at least let you know why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. I won't leave people, like, questioning, like, what the fuck's going on. Like, I won't do that to people. So, and if I do, call me out on it, because that's some evil shit that I don't want to be any part of. And it's good that, but there's a respectful way to go about calling people out too. And I'm gonna, you know, I should make another video on that, because it's that to really do it in the right way is actually you choosing to intervene in somebody's life to try to help them out, and that's a beautiful thing. And if more people did that, more people would be alive. Steve-O, great example of friends. Like, it's a real good example of friendship, dude. Like, his story is beautiful. Like, what they did for him was beautiful. I mean, if y'all haven't heard about it, you might want to check it out. But essentially, Steve-O was in a really fucked up place, the dude from Wild Boys. And he was doing a lot of drugs and doing a lot of crazy, like, stunts and shit. And he was in a particularly darker spot, doing a lot of, like, whippets and shit, I think. And he was talking about doing some stunt out the window, and it was very dangerous. Like, he could fucking die. Like, there's a good possibility that things go sour, he's gonna die or break his neck or some type of severe injury. And he was also like commenting, like showing some dark tweets. Like there was one in particular, I think that caught Johnny's eye. That was like, yeah, it looks like this dude's kind of talking about he might be killing himself, like, or like he's kind of like playing with the idea of taking his own life by doing this stunt. And like his comments are kind of like saying goodbye to people. Like it was starting to give off like he's kind of like saying he's gonna kill himself, like type shit. And Johnny picked up on it and was like, this is a fucking issue. This is a fucking huge issue. They knew the drugs, they knew the wildness, they knew all of that, so they went over to his place with like 7 big dudes and was pretty much like, Steve-O, we love you. We're gonna take you to get fucking help. Like, we're not leaving here until you leave with us to get fucking help. Like, physically, like, that's what's happening. Like, we love you that much, we're not gonna sit back and watch you fucking kill yourself, bro. If it takes us manhandling you to get you into that fucking rehab facility, we're gonna fucking do it because we love you. That's what they did. And he's alive now. Probably solely because of them and the love that they had for him. And that's exactly what humanity needs to do more of. Intervene in each other's issues that you know that you can do something with. Johnny knew from his perspective, like, yo, like I got friends, I see what's going on. I know this dude, I know where he's at. I know like what he's doing and where he's getting caught up in, and it's not good. I can't just like, he just knew it wasn't good. Like he could sit back and not do anything and ignore, or he can choose to do something. Love's in action. He chose love. He did something, and he saved his life. End of story. So I hope we can all learn to intervene more for love. All right, love you guys. I'll take care. Bye.